Parents, when did your child's partner win you over? I never thought anyone would be good enough for my daughter. Call it overprotection or a mother's instinct, but Ellie was my only child, and I'd seen her heart broken before. When she first mentioned Marco, I barely paid attention. Another college boyfriend who wouldn't last. But then months passed, and she kept talking about him. He's coming for dinner Friday, she announced one evening, not asking but telling. My husband Tom squeezed my hand under the table, his silent plea for me to behave. Fine, I muttered, but I'm making my lasagna my way. Marco arrived 15 minutes early with a bottle of wine and a firm handshake. Strike one, too eager to impress. Throughout dinner, I watched him carefully, waiting for the mask to slip. He laughed at Tom's dad jokes and asked thoughtful questions about Ellie's childhood. Too perfect. Nobody is that genuine. The next morning, I came downstairs early to find Marco alone in our kitchen, making breakfast. Not just cereal, a full spread of eggs and pancakes. Hope it's okay, he said when he saw me. Thought this might help with your busy day. As he reached for a pan, the smoke detector went off. Marco quickly moved to fan it and in his rush knocked my favorite mug off the counter. It shattered on the floor. He looked devastated. I'm so sorry, Mrs. Chen. I'll replace it. It was a gift from Ellie when she was 8, I said, more sharply than intended. Marco knelt to pick up the pieces. I understand if some things can't be replaced. Something in his voice made me really look at him for the first time. I noticed small burn scars on his hands that I hadn't seen before. On their last morning with us, I found a package on the table with my name. Inside was a hand-painted mug showing a child giving her mother a flower, similar to the broken one. I couldn't replace the original, Marco said from the doorway, but I was up last night making this. I teach ceramic painting at a community center on weekends. 6 months later, Ellie was in a minor car accident. When we arrived at the hospital, Marco was asleep in a chair by her bed, still holding her hand. There was a small ceramic vase he'd made on the windowsill with flowers from the gift shop. Mom, Ellie whispered, not wanting to wake him. He hasn't left once, not even to eat. I touched his shoulder gently. Marco, we're here now. Why don't you get some breakfast? He blinked awake, checking on Ellie before acknowledging me. I'm okay, Mrs. Chen. Susan, I corrected. And that mug you made would be perfect for hospital coffee. 3 years later, when he asked for our blessing to propose, I didn't hesitate. And at their wedding, I gave a toast with that same mug, telling everyone how the boy I was determined to dislike had won me over, one broken piece at a time.